Welcome to the Church Resource, where we talk about the best resources for pastors, leaders, and lay people. I'm your host, Jeff Oliver. We're looking today at a book called Lord, Heal My Hurts. This is by Kay Arthur. And if you know anything about the Precept Upon Precept Bible studies, or maybe have looked a little bit into Christian counseling, Kay Arthur is a big name in that realm. And so she's well known, well respected in churches and in ministries. And so she's very good, and she's very biblical. She'll run back to the scriptures many, many times and put a lot of scriptures within her work. And so I respect her as an author. And this book has come across my desk, and I just wanted to share this one with you. It is not brand new. It is, in fact, written many, many years ago. It is a copyright 1989. And so this has been around a while, but it is still solid. Just a great book for you to be able to process and understand some of the hurts that you've been through, some that you may not even be aware of, but she'll help you to kind of unpack those and recognize the patterns in your life, and then to allow the Lord to help that, as the title says, Lord, Heal My Hurts. It's only Him and your relationship with God through Christ that is going to really heal these hurts that you carry. So I just want to point out a couple of the things about this book. It is really, this book is a study. It's 5 days per chapter, and you get day 1, day 2, and you have work to do through those. She does a lot of teaching right at the first, especially on day 1 of that week or that topic, a new topic each week. And she talks about that, and then you get some good questions, a lot of scriptures to read again, and to be able to delve into the topic that she's talking about for that day or that week. And so it is just a way to really look into what she's talking about and to get the meaning of what the scriptures say and how they apply to the topic she's talking about. She says that she wrote this for anybody, for really people who know the Bible well, and for people who may not. She says that the Bible has maybe been a closed and boring book to you. She says, like it used to be to her. But it is something that even if you've never read it, you have an opportunity now to plumb the depths of Scripture and see what's there. And then hopefully it'll give you a taste of what more there might be, what deeper meaning there is, what more application and you can find for help in your life, and the title, to be able to help those hurts, and then to be able to be strong and be wise for that as you proceed through life. Not just talking about the past, but now how do we look forward? How do we get into the future and approach that in a healthy way, in a way that is kind of protective for yourself and your heart, but also that's going to be helpful for you as you have relationships with other people that would be healthy relationships. So she gives this, and with that great understanding that, yes, there are those who come to this with a lot of biblical knowledge and some with none. And she writes it so that everybody is able to access the truths within here, and really, honestly, ultimately within the Bible. So one of the chapters, just as an example, this is called Run to Your Great Physician. So this is where I just wanted to point this one chapter out, because this is not advice from Kay Arthur. This is not something that she's going to give you her philosophy or her 5 points to better life or anything like that she's going to Scripture. She understands that the great physician, Jesus, is not only the one who is the physician of our physical bodies, and he has made our bodies, and he knows them, he knows how to heal them, but also our mental health, our emotional health, our spiritual health. And so run to that physician. She encourages us, really advises strongly, urges us to go into to study him and to study who God is, so that we know how God operates, and we know how God might apply his sovereignty, his love, his grace, his mercy into our lives, in our situation. So, and then offer peace and comfort in those situations too, where we need so much healing. And then to wrap that up with forgiveness to be able to move forward. So again, this is a powerful book. I've been through this and have studied this. Just think that as a daily study, for you to be able to get into the Scripture and be able to read and get some application for that would be great. Also, I think for a group study, this would be good, and people can go through this throughout the week, meet on a particular day of the week, meet weekly for being able to go over this. Some of the topics, of course, are very personal, so you want to kind of caution you to be careful about that. But I do think this would be a great tool for you to use in a small group Bible study, and so that you will definitely get a lot of Bible, you'll get a lot of understanding, and I think it'll draw some connections between you and others as you seek to heal these hurts that you've carried with you for so long, and be able to do that and get closer to each other, and of course closer to the Lord, who that's our real desire, our goal. So it's just one book in on my shelf that's been helpful to me in my ministry. It's Lord, Heal My Hurts by Kay Arthur. And I hope it gives you a bit of direction as you prayerfully consider which resources will best help you and the people you minister to. Well, thanks for listening to The Church Resource. Please make sure you give us a review. And if you have any suggestions of resources you would like us to look at, email us at thechurchresource@gmail.com. thechurchresource@gmail.com.